Wait. Do you want to be confident? Yes or yes? Well, don't worry because I'm here to help you. If you want to know some amazing tips on how you can start building your own self-confidence, then please keep on watching. Hi there and welcome back to my channel. So for today's vlog, what we are going to talk about is confidence. So if you were a person who thinks that you are not confident enough, well, I am telling you that you are in the right place. So many people would say, why is confidence very important? Well, as for me, confidence is very important because confident people will always have an edge over those who are not. And I believe that you will agree with me on that. But don't worry because I'm going to share to you my personal tips on how you too can start building your own self-confidence. By the way, my name is Dela Cruz and I am from Iligan City. So my full-time job is I am a wedding and events host. So it's actually a very difficult job because my job is like, I have to speak in front of a lot of people. I have to hold their attention and I have to make sure that they get to enjoy every single moment of the event. So my audience can go as little as having only 30 people during an intimate celebration or having like more than 10,000 people right in front of me. And mind you guys, I love that. I just love to see people watching and listening to me. And I believe that the very main reason why I can effectively and efficiently handle each of my events is because I am confident. I am confident. Like I am confident. I am confident. So how about you? I'd like to ask you a question. Are you confident? Maybe yes or maybe no. But don't worry because again, you too can be confident just like me. Let's put it this way. Confidence is the difference between thinking about doing something and actually doing it. And you know what? It's actually a shame that most people don't do the things that they really want to do, not because they don't know how or they are not smart enough, but simply because they lack the confidence to do so. Think about this, guys. Can you still remember when we were still kids? If people are going to ask us, what do you want to be in the future? And then we're going to tell them, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a soldier, or I want to be a lawyer, and all those things. The very main reason why we say all those things is because as kids, we believe that we can do anything. We believe that we can conquer the world. But somewhere between our childhood and adulthood, when the people around us are starting to impose their beliefs about what we can and what we can't do, somehow our enthusiasm and our inclination towards our goals will start to decline. Most especially when you start receiving comments like, ay murag dili man na nimo kaya, or hindi ka ba nahihiya, or murag pag sure oy, and things like that. And I know that somewhere in your life when you try to do something, you were able to receive some of those comments. And we have to admit that somehow it gets us frustrated. So again, these are my personal takes, and I know that psychologists have their own distinct definition about what confidence really means. But for our practical reason here, I'm going to define confidence to you in two simple terms. First, confidence is you believe that you can succeed. Second, you trust your abilities in order for you to succeed. So as you can see from the definition, confidence comes from both internal and external sources. So what are these internal sources? These are your thoughts and your beliefs. And these external sources are your actual skills or your abilities or what you can actually do. And we are going to bank on in those ideas as I give to you my tips on how to be confident. Tip number 1, you have to visualize yourself as you want to be. So I want you to think of something that you really want to do in your life. Say you want to be successful, or it can go as specific as I want to be a flight attendant. Now, if you already have something in your mind that you really want to do, I want you to start visualizing yourself to the exact position where you want to be. Why is it important? Simply because it's actually a way of letting yourself believe that you can achieve it. It's like, how are you supposed to expect the people around you to believe in you if you yourself won't believe in your abilities and you won't believe that you actually deserve to achieve that kind of success? And one good example for that is my actual experience in my college life. Before I even entered the gates of my university, I already knew what I want to achieve in my college life. And not to brag, I did achieve all those things. It's because I started visualizing myself even before I became a college student. And as for me, it really helped me a lot because my actions were guided and I know the kinds of skills that I need to possess, the knowledge that I need to put in my mind in order for me to achieve the kind of success that I want to have in my college life. And again, I believe that you can do it too. Second, love and take care of yourself. You see guys, so many people will get insecure about how they look, how they sound, or I don't know, things like that. But I would like you to know that confident people, I believe that some confident people around there will also agree that we don't actually care. Well, as for me, I don't care if I'm going to look like this, or sometimes I'm gonna be looking like this. I simply don't care about how I look or how I sound. It's because I know for a fact that my physical attributes won't make me less of a person. So I want you to start thinking of the reasons or of the things that make you feel that you are not confident. And I want you to start accepting all those things, and I want you to start thinking that you actually deserve to exist in this world and that your existence will make a very big change in this world. Okay, speaking about existence, now let's get to my third tip for you guys. My third tip is self-affirmation. Self-affirmation is the assertion and the recognition of one's existence and value. Studies have already proven that self-affirmation can actually decrease or minimize the anxiety and stress level of a person if you are trying to do something or achieve something. And at the same time, it actually keeps our minds open to the idea that there is still room for improvement. So it's like this. Way back in college, I actually joined so many competitions. And in all those competitions, I always want to end up on top of everybody. But I still have in my mind that if I am going to lose that certain competition, it simply means that there are still areas that I need to improve. But since I want to end up on top of everybody, I am going to push myself to the limits, because I know for a fact that I will never win against anybody or against everybody if I will not study well or if I will not do all the things that I need to do in order for me to be the champion of that certain competition. So you see guys, confident people do that. Like, we know exactly where we want to go, but if we don't achieve that kind of goal, well, we are just going to easily accept that there is still room for improvement. And I think that will always be for the better. I know that joining competitions is really not easy. It actually scares us, and that will proceed with my fourth tip for you guys, and that is to do one thing that scares you every day. So think about something that scares you. It could be a place or a person, or it could be a moment. Now, if you have something in your mind, I'd like to ask you a question. Are you doing something in order for you to conquer that fear? Or you just keep on dodging all those things because you're afraid of it? Okay guys, as cliche as this may sound, but what comes easy won't last. And that is the very main reason why I am telling all of you to go closer to your fears. Make them worse. Because how are you supposed to know what you can actually do if you are just going to dodge everything because you're afraid of it? You have to face all of them, because only then you will know what are the things you can actually do if you are going to face everything right in front of you. And it happens to me all the time. In all of my events, there will always be these group of people that will always look so intimidating. You know, the kind of people that you think have achieved so much in life. And I think that you too have encountered these kinds of people. I know that they are scaring me because of how they look. So what I do, I will actually proceed to that table whenever I have the time to interview some random people, and I'm going to interview those intimidating people. And in that way, I was actually facing my fears. And then later on, after the interview, I will realize that they are not that intimidating at all. In fact, some of them will even become my friend. So you see, there is so much more than what meets the eye. And again guys, if there is something that scares you, I want you to start making those fears worse, because I know that if you will be able to master the art of countering the negative with positive, you will be amazed about what you can do. And proceeding with my fifth tip, you have to overcome self-doubt. You see, if you lack confidence, you will easily be shaken by life's obstacles and challenges. That is why it is very important to overcome your self-doubt, because no one but you is actually stopping yourself from achieving what you really want to achieve in life. So what you need to do is you need to identify the areas that you doubt yourself, and you need to start removing those barriers. So those are my 5 tips for you guys. But the most important thing is this. So many people are asking me, Sean, why are you so confident? Or how do you actually handle all the things that's happening in your life? Well, ladies and gentlemen, here are my final tips for all of you. So this is how I became and how I trick my mind to be confident in certain situations. I want you guys to remember A, B, C. Okay, A, first, I act as if I am confident. Because again guys, our minds are so powerful that it can actually make or break us. That is why it is very important for us to condition our minds to act the way we should, most especially when we are faced with different situations. Next is letter B. Believe that you are confident. You know what? When you start to act like you are confident, eventually you are going to believe that you really are confident. And when you do that, you will actually become a confident person. And you will then be amazed at what you can actually do. So again, guys, I know there are so many questions in your minds, and I know that this vlog is not enough for me to discuss about how to be confident, but don't worry, because we're going to have more videos just like this. I know that there are so many topics that we can touch about being confident, like what are the things that confident people keep in their mind? Well, I'd like to give you one. Confident people are not threatened. We are not threatened by anybody or any situation, because again, we believe that we deserve to succeed, and other than that, we trust in our abilities to succeed. And even if we're going to commit mistakes, or even if like we are wrong in certain situations, we know for a fact that everything that we were able to do in our lives will always outweigh the negative or the wrong ones that we were able to do. And that is just one of the many things that we keep in mind in order for us to remain confident. So there you have it, guys, and I hope that you learned something while watching this video. And of course, please let me know about your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't worry, guys, because again, I'm gonna be making more contents just like this one. And of course, the next topic that we will be discussing about is how to be happy, because I know for a fact that with everything that's happening in the world right now, it's actually very difficult to be happy and to remain happy. And along with that, we're also going to be discussing about how to stay positive in all situations. I'm going to be very happy to share with you guys all my tips and all the tricks that I do in order for me to stay confident, to stay happy, to stay positive, because again and again, guys, that is what we need in the world right now. So again, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and of course, please also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more contents. And again, the contents that I make are actually, pretty much everything that happens in my life, having fun and the good vibes, and sometimes I do some TED Talks like this. Again, I would be very happy if I'm gonna be able to see you again on my next vlog. Once again, thank you very much, everyone. This has been your vlogger for today, Dela Cruz, saying thank you very much, and in everything that we do, may God be praised.